Hi, and welcome to a new episode on the Luderia world, and today we are farming phantoms and some other stuff. I want to get this boat in here, and eventually I want to get enough phantom tracks to get loads of boats going around here, but also in between our city over here and our base over here, because we do have access to it. So what we need to do right now is build a phantom farm, which we can do over here. First things first is we need a bit of a tower, because we want this farm to be almost unobstructed from anything else, and since we are going to have buildings around here, we want it to be a bit up in the air. So give me a second, I'll get a square-ish tower in place with some staircases inside of it, and I'll be right back with the farm. That's the tower. The farm on top is a design that I've made before. I don't really remember the creator. I'll look it up. I've got it saved somewhere, so I'll look it up and I'll put it on screen and in the description below, so go and check out their video. But I am going to have to see if I could still do this, if I know how to do this from memory. So up here, we'll do a little U shape. I think we put this on the outside so that we can put button here, and then ladder goes here, I think. Not sure, but I think this is the way that it's, if I remember correctly, iron bar here, temporary blocks around it, copycat fences on either side of these. Then we open everything up. I don't want them to face inward. I know it's nighttime. I'm not sleeping purposefully so that when this farm is done, we have phantoms already spawning. We have another line of temporary blocks, if I remember correctly, and then we go so all the way around. Then we open everything up. Again, I want these to go inward. Now I take away all of the blocks except for this one, which is like the second of the row. And that's just so we have a way for water to flow. And then we put water in the corner, so against these blocks. So why are we having trouble with this? Don't tell me that all of this needs to go one lower. We can try it out. Okay, that looks more like what I'm looking for, at least. Then, if I remember correctly, I go temporary block here, iron bars around it, like so. Oh, I'm missing one. Like so. And then we use any full block around that. And that should technically be it. Because right now, I get in here. Let me put some texture on that. I get in here, go up, and then they'll fly in. They'll pass through the open fence gates and into the water, so I can hit them. That looks pretty good. It's a bit odd, but I don't think it stands out too much. Right? Kind of looks like just in general a weird tower with a contraption on top of it. I want to do storage, so I can just have like a barrel maybe like in the floor that I can drop the membranes in, and then it'll go all the way down. I see a guy sitting here. It'll go all the way down and into like a storage room out here, I guess. But before we do that, we need to get another building in place. So I guess time-lapse time. The building's done, and on the inside I have some placements for storage and another farm laid out. But before we get those in, I'm going to route some oak trim all the way up to the tower. Up here we can add an IO interface and then a shoot and barrel on top of that. And this will allow us to dump phantom membranes into storage without having to go down each time. And now that storage is in place, we can get started on the other farm. I thought we have to wait for phantoms either way, so we might as well work through the nights on the second part of this building. I thought it'd be nice to have an experience farm in the city so I don't have to go back to the starter base all the time to mend my tools and stuff. So I'm going with a silverfish farm, and I'll probably have the top floor of this building be like all the stone stuff and haunting the stone into infested stone, and then we'll crush the silverfish down here. I've done this plenty of times before, and the setup is pretty much always the same. I'll just do this as a little montage, and then I'll be back when I either get some phantoms or when the farm's done. So we have cobblestone smelting into normal stone and then being haunted into infested stone. And the only thing that we need to do now is power this belt so that when we get experience chunks, we can turn them into liquid and normal experience. And then we just need to drill out some infested stone and crush some silverfish. The farm is running pretty well, and I want to install an XP shower that's going to make mending a lot easier. We're just going to put down a pressure plate and have it activate the whole thing. You know, just spraying XP on myself, wearing all the cool stuff that I need to mend. Another issue with not sleeping through the night is that our villagers have taken a hit or two. They're named, so they shouldn't despawn. But I have to go back to the starter base and get some potions and golden apples to fix this mess. I'm going to put a new door sideways, and if Minecraft hasn't changed how zombies work, this should prevent them from breaking down the door. Then we'll splash our friends with a potion of weakness, give them a golden apple to heal up a bit, and turn back into villagers. While we wait for that to happen, we'll set up a small track builder that's going to take our incoming membranes and turn them into phantom tracks automatically. Wait, these haven't healed up again. What I think might have happened is that one of them got healed first and then turned back into a zombie by their neighbor and then, you know, reset the entire thing. So I might have to split them up while healing, Good thing is I've got spare potions and apples. They're all healing separately now, so hopefully this does work and I don't have to do this a third time. But I'm still not getting phantom spawns. So I might have to work through a couple more nights, and I'm probably going to expand the fields that we worked on last episode so that I can get some phantoms to spawn during the night, I guess. I'll see what happens, and I'll be back when something happens, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so we have rails. We've got about 2,000 and a bit of them, which, you know what, should be enough for what I want to accomplish today. I want to at least make this thing go away. Yeah, the plan is to have a little boat or a little guy go from here to here. But eventually I want to have it go around this river, right? So that let me open my map a little more. So that we can service any farm on this island. And so, yeah, we can make it go around. I think I should just get some. You know what? No, let's get the boat ready first, so that I know where to place all my stuff, and then we'll think about rails and how it's going to float. All right, I have a bit of an idea, and the design, or at least the idea that I'm having, is to have a little pontoon. Not really a boat, but just like, I want to use these hulls as like two floating balloons almost. So if I get them close to each other, or at least close enough for them to look like a balloon, we can connect them up. I guess we take the middle, which would be this one. Go there, go there. Let's not go in the middle, and then we do 1, 2, 3 on either side. So the actual boat platform, or at least where the captain will be sitting, is going to be here. Then we'll use some copycat slabs to make a bit of a border on this side, I guess. Something like that. Let's grab some stairs. We'll do 1, 2, and then we need something to walk up, which we can do with these guys. And then I think I'll use this as like a little cargo bay. And since we're going to be moving packages, we are going to use depots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Let's get our railings in while we're working on that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the actual bogey either here or here. And then I can extend this one. And you know what would be a good idea? Is use the storage interfaces as a kind of like a propeller almost. So we can do that, have 2 of them on either side. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then we can put our interface, or our controls, I should say. See here, we want this to be able... Oh, wait, that's not... Oh. I'm gonna have to put all of these on the outside. And if I want to do some decoration, I might have to put these on the outside as well. So we'll do seat here, control here. We want this to be able to go back and forward, so we'll have to do control here as well. Why can I not put a control over here? There we go. And then we'll do you, And then I think we've got the floating structure done, right? We've got the loading bay. We have the control room. I do want it to have like a little bit of a canopy like thing. That's not what we want to do. So what if we go 1, 2 right there? I want these to be fairly low because we don't need them to be high. I kind of like it. That's pretty good. And then the only thing that we really need to do is have a lower end of our... First of all, we need to glue it all together, but that's track. Like, we need a track for that. I know that the actual station needs to go 1 block in front of the train, or where we want the bogie to go. So I am going to hold you in the offhand, put you over there, and then I'll hide it somewhere in here. And I'm hoping I can just grab this guy. And then, oh, we're gonna have to do this in 2 turns, but there we go. That should be everything. And then from here on out, I kind of want to turn so I can actually turn the bogie. So we'll come up to here. Also, I need to figure out what the height is. The biggest problem I'm having is that if I go up till here, that turn is going to be too sharp. So if I were to be able to figure out how far I can take it here, that'd be great. Yeah, we can always shave off that little corner right there, so that's fine. I am gonna, like, this is kind of the speed I want it to go at. I don't want it to go any faster than this. Okay, so if I want this to happen, right, I have to go this way. Then ideally it just kind of rotates, right? Or it could go this way. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that's even better. I just do this where I go... where is it? From here, we go and connect somewhere over here, I guess. Because then, at this point, I can do... go out here. Boom, like that. All the way over here. Brake a little. Control here. Take a left. Backwards into station here. And then I just need to remove the wall over here. Okay, so we'll get that in order. And then we'll also set up a little bit of a station over here. That, you know, same thing where we have 1 block in between. And then what I'll do is I'll expand this grass patch to accommodate the extra room that we're taking up here. Alrighty, now we've got the boat stopping over there, and then it turns back, goes all the way back over here, which I just kind of added a platform with a staircase. And then it picks up its packages, or at least it should. There we go. Picks up a package, waits 5 seconds. And it should leave again. Stop at the same point and then just back up again into that little area over there. The package just gets sent up here, gets unpackaged, and then distributed wherever it needs to go. There we go. Boom. That's it. That's how easy things go. That being said, I think I'm going to end the episode over here. It's been a bit of a shorter one. Lots of time lapses and montages because I had some audio issues during recording. But we have an entire new farm system over there. We automated our boat over there, and then we made phantom tracks as well, which is always fun. We got a little bit of an expansion over there. And yeah, if you liked it, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!